What's up, everyone? It's Flex coming to you again with another post-workout rant. And what am I going to talk about today? My favorite subject, the media, and how absolutely useless they are, and how much propaganda they spread, and how biased they are towards the Liberal government. So the Liberal government is just failing at everything. And Mark Carney is absolutely useless. He couldn't get a deal with the United States. He couldn't get a trade deal. And now he's released the most ridiculous budget in the history of Canada. And what's the media talking about? Talking about Pierre Poilievre. As usual, whenever the Liberals step in shit, the media focuses all their attention on the leader of the opposition. Now, yes, we've had a little bit of drama. We had one MP cross the floor, and so there was lots of speculation about that and lots of rumors. And it seems like the main reason why he crossed the floor is because he was pulling a hissy fit because he didn't get the deputy speaker position. And I think that's probably the most likely. And there was another MP out west that announced that they were stepping down. No reason for that yet. But of course, the media is happy to speculate, and they're happy to point the finger at Poilievre. And, you know, let's talk about this budget really briefly. We have $400 billion shortfall. $400 billion shortfall. We're going to be adding over $300 billion to our national debt, which will take it up to $1.6 trillion. Okay, and we're going to be spending almost $400 billion on interest. And if you compare that to what they've put in the budget for their measly little $420 a year tax break, which, you know, they scream from the rooftops about this. Okay, it's $27 billion over 5 years for all Canadians. The interest on the national debt is 14 times what they're supposedly saving you. But what they don't tell you is they also increased the CPP amount, so they've more than offset it. But anyways, so we've got all these pundits on CBC, and they're talking about Pierre Poilievre, and they're like, I can't believe I just said like in a video. But anyways, and they're all saying, you know, wow, why is everybody talking about Pierre Poilievre when this budget came out? And we should be talking about that. Yeah, you should be talking about that, but you're not. Like, you're part of the problem. They're pointing the finger at Poilievre, and they're part of the problem. They're the ones that are talking about it. Why don't you guys talk about the budget and talk about how horrible it is for Canadians? And let's be real here. The Liberals are trying to gaslight Canadians to say that we're going to replace all the trade that we did with the United States with trade within our own country. We're 40 million people. They're almost 400. They're 10 times the size of us. We're not replacing all that trade within Canada. It's an absolute joke. And my last point I want to say is the media and Liberals are going nonstop about Poilievre, saying how negative he is because he says Canada's broken, this and that, crime. He's pointing out real problems. But what do the Liberals do? What does Mark Carney do? Every single presser, he starts off, and now all his MPs are doing the same thing. They've all got the script. What is the script? The world is more dangerous. The world is more divisive. These are imaginary things, right? These are boogeymen that they've placed here that can never be resolved. It's like climate change. Climate change is another boogeyman. It's a boogeyman. You can never resolve it. You'll never resolve it. They can tax you to death forever and never resolve it. And this divisiveness and dangerousness is the same thing. But how come it's okay for them to be negative, but Pierre Poilievre can't call out real problems? We have real problems in Canada. We know what they are. And Pierre Poilievre calls them out. Anyways, that's it. Super quick rant. Happy Tuesday. Peace.